McFly on the Wall. Exclusive and unlimited access to one of the UK's best loved bands. This show takes you into their homes, backstage, and into the minds of McFly. In 2004, they became the youngest band ever to go to #1, stealing the crown from none other than the Beatles.
Obviously, I wanna hold you, little party girl.
7 UK #1s later, and McFly have gone from boy next door teen sensation to packing out arenas across the globe. They have a huge, connected and devoted fan base, but it's their personal bond that has kept them together. Bandmates, best mates and even housemates. Now Tom, Danny, Harry and Dougie are older, wiser and ready to prove that they're more than just a boy band. McFly are laying themselves bare for the very first time.
It was an emotional experience.
Coming up, how the guys cope with a relentless schedule of publicity and rehearsals. What Danny gets up to on a rare trip home. And how the band is rocked by a shock revelation.
It's going to come out, people will know about it. I reckon he'll freak out about this.
2011 sees McFly heading out on their 5th arena tour, and it's been an incredible adventure getting here. The guys have been topping the charts since the tender age of 15. Over the last 7.5 years, we've watched them transform from cute skater kids to the men they are today.
You know, in the early days, there was a big element of us being this young, fresh-faced kind of pop band. We did fit that role of the boy band of the time.
When we started, you know, I was 18, yeah, you sort of mature, don't you? And we've all done that in the public eye.
The journey's been amazing, and you know what's funny about it is that we've still got goals to achieve.
A major factor in the continuing success of the band is their unique and unquestionable bond.
The reason why this band works so well is because we get on so well.
I think friendship was the most important thing, and here we are 7.5 years later, still best friends.
We genuinely do respect and absolutely love each other to bits.
With dedicated fans worldwide and hundreds of thousands of followers on Twitter and Facebook, there's no denying McFly are truly adored.
Our fans are just unbelievable, they're so dedicated, they're still camping out to our shows, it's just unbelievable.
It's like McFly Army.
We had a fan that has achieved 100 shows. 100 McFly shows, that's ridiculous.
We're so lucky to have this job, and so I think, yeah, none of us really want to take it for granted, and I think we all know now exactly what McFly is.
It's February, and with only 3 weeks before the Above the Noise Arena tour kicks off, and for it to be a success,
Oh, there he is.
they must throw themselves into press and promotion.
The kind of press we're doing today is all like local press, so it's good for doing like local radio stations and things.
It's a couple of hours of interviews, and you get asked the same questions, but hey, it's all about the tour and promoting it, so bit of energy today, come on.
Hi, we're McFly. Join us, McFly, this Monday on TFM with Webster.
We always try and make the tours as big as possible, especially the arenas, because you know you want a chance to really put on a show.
Excellent. I have McFly.
But the radio stations are all asking the same question.
Have we got all 4 of you?
We're missing Dougie.
You know, everyone keeps asking where Dougie is. Dougie's ill, and honestly, Dougie, I think if any of us were to leave, Dougie's the last person that would leave.
Get me a sandwich.
The guys have been doing interviews for 4 hours, but today is far from over. Next, they're performing their new single on OK TV.
Hello.
How you doing? You alright?
How are you?
I don't normally have my makeup like this.
He always has his makeup done like this. Sometimes I have to go around there and do his makeup while he's asleep, like Paris Hilton. This is so high maintenance.
Melissa has been on hair and makeup duty for McFly since the beginning and enjoys honorary auntie status.
I just sit here for a while and you fiddle with me.
My mum.
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
I just want to open that pack of lunch.
You're not having lunch, mate? You're not starving?
You're kidding me? I've eaten 3 pastries, a bag of nuts.
Mate, you got to start eating. You're anorexic. Get them away.
Tom wants them, so why don't you just have them?
Danny.
So I've just eaten, unlike you, trying to starve yourself because you're so vain about your fucking abs. You're in denial at the moment, Harry.
Come on, I'll put some.
You're responsible for a lot of my disastrous looks over the years, aren't you, Melissa?
But only with your input. That was never totally my idea.
No. You're the biggest poser out of a lot of us, definitely.
Poser?
Yeah.
You got the watches, you got the cars, the
model.
You got the Mrs. England girlfriend.
Your laptop case is made by Porsche. No, there's a connection.
We hate you.
Yeah. Just very lucky, boys.
It's the first time the band are to perform their latest single, That's the Truth. And before going live, thoughts turned to their missing band member.
We were Douglas last time we were here. We literally just split up with Frankie last time we were here. Oh god.
Bassist Dougie had an 18-month tumultuous relationship with Frankie Sanford from girl group The Saturdays. Since the split, the bandmates have been there to help him through it. It's the following day and the boys are privileged to be playing at the unveiling of the first Olympic rings in London for the 2012 Games.
This differs to our normal shit because it's freezing. And on stage it's normally boiling.
It's just me and Danny, so we have to pick songs that work well acoustically.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It's fantastic to see so many of you here on this momentous 512th day.
The iconic 20-metre rings have been constructed in secret over 7 nights.
We are just on our way to the stage, doing some sort of countdown and revealing the Olympic rings, which are huge.
Despite playing acoustically under the watchful eye of the world's press, the guys seem to take it in their stride.
Are we the first people to do a gig at St Pancras?
Well, she's got a lip ring and 5 colours in her hair. I'm not into fashion, but I love the clothes she wears. And her tattoos always in.
And wherever there's a member of McFly, there's an army of girls waiting to mob them.
Well, if you listen to the thing that your friends say, you're gonna be lonely. How can you treat me like that when I give my all to you?
You know, massive deal. You know, a big day for the unveiling of the Olympic rings. Something different for us. It is an honour to be involved in something like that.
Those girls at the front made us relax because they were happy and singing.
Having made a great impression, there's talk of further musical involvement in the 2012 Games.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
With the start of the tour looming, rehearsal time is key. So the band have no choice but to press on without Dougie. New song arrangements need to be worked out, so there's a lot to do. But promoting the tour doesn't stop, and practice is put on hold for an interview with Rachel Wheeler, one of the 3am girls.
So, where is Dougie?
Dougie's not well, unfortunately.
This isn't like a Jerry, like, oh, she's not well, and now it's all over.
It's not nearly as fun with that. And it's been quite a long time as well, so it's starting to get a bit shit. But
I think as well it makes us think, right, we actually have to really work hard, you know, because we have to be really on it so that when Debbie's better, he can come back in and, you know, it's just, you know, we're all ready and he can just rehearse and work on the parts.
So your tour kicks off in a couple of weeks now. You said you admitted to doing quite a lot of sexy stuff on your tour buses, so I wondered if you've made any provisions this time round.
I would not be having sex with any of them.
with Danny, Dougie, or Harry anymore on the tour bus.
Not having Dougie has definitely put a spanner in the works and raises the question, will the tour carry on as planned? But for the time being, the boys are putting a brave face on it. Coming up, meet the girlfriends as the other halves join them at a gig. And the band have to deal with some unwanted attention in the papers.
He was freaking out about people finding out in the first place.